Adverbs. My name is adverb. You will often find me close to the verb. I love to describe verbs or actions. For example, Maria always laughs loudly and she runs quickly. Loudly is an adverb, describes the verb laughs. Quickly is an adverb, tells us more about the verb runs. That's my job, to tell you more about a verb. An adverb tells you how something is done. Can you spot the adverb and the adjective in these sentences? The first sentence, Jessica shouted loudly. Shouted is a verb. Loudly is an adverb, describes the verb shouted. While in sentence number 2, Jessica shouted in a loud voice. Shouted is a verb. Aloud is an adjective, describes the noun, which is voice. So loudly here is an adverb. Loud is an adjective. The adverb tells us how Jessica shouted. She shouted loudly. As we said, adverb tells you about the verb. The adjective describes the noun. The adverb in this sentence is loudly. Tells us how Jessica shouted. She shouted loudly. And in the purple, you can see the verb shouted. Some adverbs are made by adding ly at the end of the word. For example, kind. Kind is an adjective. We added ly. Kindly is an adverb. Lily smiled kindly. Smiled is a verb. Kindly is an adverb, describes the verb smiled. If the adjective ends with L or E, we change it to an adverb by adding ly at the end of the word. Careful plus ly, carefully. Carefully is an adverb. Polite plus ly, politely. Politely is an adverb. Daniel colored his picture carefully. Carefully is an adverb. This adverb describes how Daniel colored his picture. Some adverbs are made by changing y to I and adding ly. Noisy is an adjective. Delete y, then in its place put I, then add ly. Noisily is an adverb. For example, the door closed noisily. Funny. Funny is an adjective. Delete y, in its place put I, then add ly. Funnily. He walked funnily. Some adverbs describe how often an action is happening. The lion roared daily. Here, daily is describing how often the lion roars, which makes it an adverb. Can you choose one of these adverbs and use it in a sentence? Weekly, usually, normally. For example, I visit my granddad weekly. Can you spot the adverb in this sentence? Isabel tried hard. Hard is an adverb. Tells us about the verb tried. The adverb in blue tells us how much Isabel tried. Another example, Amy tried hard to finish her homework. Hard is an adverb, describes the verb tried. Can you choose one of these adverbs and use it in a sentence? Prettily, politely, angrily. When he saw, look at this example. When he saw the broken window, the man spoke angrily. When he saw the broken window, the man spoke angrily. Thank you.